Good luck, 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 luck. Ow! Are you all done? But that feels better, huh? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be vlogging. You can tell by my voice, I am sick and I've been very sick for like a week and a half. I posted my entire night with a newborn and I plan on coming back to YouTube, and then I got a horrible cold, and then 2 days later I got the stomach bug, and I've just been slowly recovering. I don't even think it was like the common cold. I'm pretty sure it was like some sort of virus or flu. My arm is actually really hurting from holding this camera, so one second, I gotta prop this up. This was one of the worst colds I've ever had before. I had a lot of like hot flashes. I didn't have a fever or anything, so I don't think it's like the flu, but it was definitely just some sort of virus. You could probably tell like my mouth is still, or like the top of my lip is still like really chapped. It was so raw. I've been blowing my nose so much, and now like it's all just coming out and it's really gross. I tried every sort of chapstick. I tried like Vaseline, petroleum jelly. The only thing that soothed like the top of my lip was the Earth Mama organic nipple butter. I obviously don't like need to use this anymore, and I don't want it to go to waste, but I used so much of this on my mouth and my nose, and also his face, because he is also sick and slowly recovering. He's been so stuffy. He does get really stuffy at night because he lays flat, whereas during the day he's in his swing a lot. He's never really laying down. Poor little guy has been so stuffy. It's been so long since you guys have seen him or seen me. He is much bigger from my last video. They grow so fast the first year, so since it's been a week, he is way more awake. He's been cooing a lot more. He's been smiling. It's been a lot of fun, except for the fact that we've been sick. I was sick first, so Kevin was able to keep up with the house. Then Kevin got sick and I had felt better, so I was able to get stuff done, but none of our kids got sick. Landon threw up one night, which is how I got the stomach bug, but I didn't really think it was the stomach bug because he didn't act like he was sick. He just threw up the one time and he was like, oh, I feel so much better, and it wasn't even a lot. And then the next day, like, he didn't want to eat in the morning, but then perfectly fine the rest of the day. Whereas I was nauseous like the full 24 hours. I threw up a couple times. It was rough. But he also threw up. So he had the stomach bug too, but not as bad. Oh my gosh, I'm so stuffy. We were able to keep up with laundry, but we didn't fold any of it. So I have so many baskets of laundry to fold today. I also have to take a shower, but I'm on like a whole new like hair care journey. My hair is super frizzy and dry, and it makes my ends look dead, and I just want my hair to look really shiny and like full and healthy. So I just DoorDashed some things from Ulta. It's outside right now. I've been needing new like shampoo and conditioner for a while, so I'm gonna take a shower today, get myself ready. I don't know, just like do some stuff today. I feel like I've just been feeling so gross and icky, and I just want to feel better. Right. Hi, buddy. He's smiling. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You smiling? You're looking at the camera? He's way more aware of everything. Oh, yeah?
Mommy,
yeah. Put what on, honey? Want it off?
Yes.
Why? On. I'm trying really hard to save up a stash of milk in my freezer. So every time I nurse him, I try to like catch my letdown plus a little bit more, so my supply starts to increase. And also I really have to make sure I'm drinking a ton of water, because that is the only way that like my supply will increase. It's just based on how much liquid I'm drinking through the day, specifically water. And I've been bad at it since I got sick, and I've seen like a dip in my supply, enough to be able to feed him, but I'm not making anything extra, which stinks because I was making extra. And then once I got like the stomach bug and I was sick, I couldn't drink a lot, and I was not like pumping or catching any letdown because I was fighting for my life for a week. So I'm trying to do that starting today. Decoding toddler language is difficult.
Yes.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. I'm pretty sure little Mr. Ashton here pooped. Also, I see your guys' comments all the time, and I think it's so funny that everyone like gives him nicknames. His nickname is not Sebi, it's not Seb, it's not Bash. I don't like any of those nicknames, like maybe Bash, but oh my gosh, I think Sebi is horrible. His nickname is Ashton, and maybe Sebi, I don't know. We don't really like call him that. I call him Ashton the most, but for the most part, we just call him Sebastian. His eyes are definitely turning blue, I think. I don't think they're getting brown. Let's see. Can we capture it? I think they're definitely getting light. His hair also has a reddish tint to it, but it's not turning strawberry blonde. Lincoln was born with brown hair, if you guys remember, and then around this age, like, it started to get really, really light, and that's when I knew it was definitely gonna have a red tint to it. His hair is like strawberry blonde with a little bit of a darker tint, but his hair is still pretty much dark. I don't see it being black, obviously, because it's getting light, but I think it'll be a lot darker than the other boys. You guys are gonna have to deal with my voice being extremely raspy today. This is what the newborn trenches currently look like, especially after being sick. All of this just needs to be organized again. He has grown out of all of his newborn clothes, which need to go in. Can I speak today? Clearly not. Which need to go in here. I got this little storage bin off of Amazon. I love it so much. The quality is amazing, and I think it's really cute. I bought a bunch of them for the kids, and then I bought this giant one for all the boys, like winter clothes. Here, let's get a binky. This has also become a catch-all space instead of being used as a bassinet. There we go. Don't mind my nails. I had to rip off all of my acrylics. How disgusting. One of them popped off, and then another popped off when I went bowling, and I was like, yeah. I just don't have the time to get them done. I'll definitely get them done again. I just don't know when I'll be able to. But anyway, these storage baskets, incredibly inexpensive, great quality, and they fit a lot in here. So I've just been slowly adding all of his newborn clothes into here, and then I will be able to label it and put it away. I'll link these down below. I think this is a great way to store summer clothes and winter clothes or baby clothes. He has sadly grown out of some of his newborn outfits. These ones he still fits in. We've been able to use this bluey one, and also this little bear one is so cute, but I feel like this might be a little big still. Alright, I think we're gonna do the bear outfit because this looks like the arms are a little bit too long. And then we're just gonna grab a pair of socks. We'll do the brown ones today. Don't fall asleep. You need to get changed. I'm gonna put this little bear coat on him too so he's extra warm because it helps him sleep a lot better. Oh, buddy. For Landon's birthday, I didn't have enough milk saved up, so he had to have one bottle of formula. And if you guys use formula, you know, like, formula poops are literally the worst thing ever. Like, they smell so bad. And he has not pooped in 2 days. He pooped a little bit yesterday. Why are you putting pants over your pants? But now I think it has officially all come out, and it's so gagas. It smells so bad.
No, Mommy.
Okay, just went outside and grabbed my Ulta order. It's freezing here again. It was like 50, high 50s yesterday, and we woke up and there was like a thin layer of snow on the ground. It's all melted now, but the weather here is driving me crazy. This is some of the hair stuff that I got. I have no idea how to pronounce this, and I'm not gonna botch it, but this is their smoothing conditioner and smoothing shampoo. It's for extra moisture, frizz control, and shine. Sulfate free and 100% natural fragrance, which if you guys know, I'm really weird about fragrances. I also had to get a new face wash because, not naming names, but someone dumped all of this into their bath. So I had to get a new one. And then I just needed a new eyebrow pencil. I used the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color Caramel. And then I'm going to try this Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil. There's someone that I follow here on YouTube. I always forget her name. I'll put it on the screen and link her channel. She's so knowledgeable with like hair stuff. Her hair is beautiful. She like shows the transformation of her hair throughout like the years, and she used to like heavily bleach and dye her hair, and it's so full and long, and everything she says is like science based. She's not like selling you on products and like all this BS, but rosemary is so good for like your scalp and stuff. So really just trying to invest in my hair. I have pretty nice hair, I would say, but it always just looks so dull and flat, and I just want it to just look healthier. And my hair grows really fast when I'm pregnant. You guys know I cut it like in my first trimester, and this is what it looks like less than a year later. So I just wanted to get down to this picture where it was so long. I missed my really long hair, so that's that. One other thing I want to share with you guys, it's been so long. Like I mentioned about fragrances, I'm very sensitive to things, and with spring coming around, like all the scents are changing, all the florals are coming out, and I hate floral scented candles. They irritate my head so badly. Instant migraine. Hang on, gotta fix the binky. Okay, so I came across this candle company. It's called Antique Candle Co. The candles are pricey, but they are made with soy. They are like all natural, no harmful products at all. They're poured in Indiana, so it's based here. And I've heard a lot of like people that I follow on Instagram buying these candles, so I decided to try them out, and they are pricey, but it's so worth it. My favorite one is Fluffy Coffee. As you can tell, I've already gone through a lot of it. I need to make sure to buy another one because I did purchase one. It's called Sandalwood Vanilla, and I've already used a good amount of that, and I went back on the website to buy it and it was gone. I don't know if I like bought it right when like the seasons were changing over with their new candles, but I was like, oh my gosh, no. And it was literally just a couple days later, but they had a sale. It was like buy two get one free plus free shipping. So if you guys are like looking to get candles that are healthier for like your home and stuff, check these out. I do have a discount code below. You don't have to use it, but I do have it. And then I did get another one. This one I am saving more for fall because it's called Mama's Kitchen, and it's a little bit more spicy. I'm also not a big fan of like spiced candles, but it has like an apple spice scent to it. I feel like if I burn it just until it's burned all the way around and blow it out, I'll be fine. But I know if I were like keep this lit for an hour plus, it would probably give me a headache. I don't know what it is. I'm just so prone to getting migraines, which is one of the big reasons why I took a break from YouTube. I had a migraine for like 4 days straight. Anytime I looked at my laptop, like it was an ocular migraine, so like my vision would go blurry, and it was a lot of the same symptoms I experienced with Hudson, my pregnancy with Hudson, right before I had that minor stroke. It started with like my vision going, and it was terrifying, and I was so afraid that was gonna happen again. And I don't know what was causing it. Like I was staying really hydrated, taking like my postnatal, so I don't know what was going on, but I caved and I took my very first Excedrin migraine ever. It immediately went away. I did have to pump and use freezer milk because you can't use it while you're breastfeeding, but that saved me, and I'm so glad that I took it. I am like weird about taking certain medications. I like dread having to take Tylenol. So thankful for Tylenol, but I hate taking it when I have to like nurse or when I'm pregnant, and it could like affect, you know, the person I'm trying to nurture. But anyway, I'm yapping. I'm just gonna get the boys situated so I can shower because I really just want to wash my hair. When I am postpartum, my hair gets super oily way faster than it usually does, which is super annoying. I used to love showers because I could just sit in there forever, and that's not the case anymore. So they're not like super enjoyable and I have to like rush. But it's just around nap time, which is the perfect time for me to be able to take a shower. I also have to place a grocery pickup order so when Kevin gets out of work, he can grab that. Please, please, please comment down below what your favorite spring and summer meal dishes are. I have such a hard time like getting out of the crock pot and like heavy meals. Every single spring and summer meal I come across has like a buttload of ingredients, which just means more money, and I'll probably never use those like ingredients again. So please let me know if they're like family friendly, or even if they're not, because I could make something for like a date night for Kevin and I. But I definitely need more ideas, and Pinterest is just not doing it for me. I feel like I just see the same thing over and over again, and it's a lot of like small like pasta salad dishes, nothing really like good. So I need to blow my nose right now. I'm gonna lose it. Okay, so I just looked up her oiling routine, and apparently you're supposed to leave it in for 4 hours. So I guess I will not be showering right now. Yeah, no, I just got a coffee, honey, no donuts.
It's empty.
Yeah. Alright, my hair is gonna have to wait because I haven't eaten today, and if I don't eat, I'm probably not going to for a while because I have no appetite. I hate when this happens. This always happens to me like a couple weeks postpartum. I am so hungry, and then my appetite just completely plummets, and I can't let that happen because I will lose a significant amount of weight, which I hate. So I'm gonna make myself an egg sandwich right now on a bagel. Sebastian on his playmat. We're gonna do some tummy time. Here we go. I can't tell if he's hungry or just fussy and wanting to be held. He's also having a really hard time taking these binkies. I decided to get this kind of nipple. It's like anatomical or something weird like that. I don't know. I could totally be saying that wrong. But I just placed that grocery order, and I put some of those event pacifiers on for like 0 to 3 months. So hopefully he'll like those a bit better. But I finished feeding him once he woke up, and now I'm at about 3 ounces. So usually at the end of the day I have like a whole bottle full, and then I will put it in a bag and put it in the freezer. Also, if you don't want to keep washing your pump parts, I put my pump in the fridge. That way I don't have to keep washing it. So for right now, I'm just gonna put it in here. And now I'm gonna grab some toys and just do some tummy time with him. We don't do it very often, especially because we've been sick and he's been congested. But now that he's feeling a bit better, I definitely want to get like back into the routine of getting him on his stomach, and he does pretty good holding his head up. We do more like tummy time with him on my chest. I feel like that just works better, and I also like having him on me all the time, so that's nice. I haven't updated you guys since I did the hair oil thing, but I put it all in my hair and I put it in a French braid. I literally cannot French braid for my life. I can do 2 French braids or 2 like Dutch braids in my hair, but not really good at doing one. But because I also put castor oil at the bottom of my hair, I just wanted it all in one so it wouldn't be like on my face. And then I changed my shirt into like an old t-shirt so it wouldn't ruin like any of my clothes. Ugh, I need a cameraman. Can't with this tripod, it's so annoying. since he can't really like reach out to anything yet, I try to just like bring it to him so he can like start to feel stuff. He's obviously still so little. Hey, where are you? Most of the time when we do tummy time, I think my camera's crooked, sorry. But anyway, most of the time he's just like trying to find his hand and like suck on his hand. But you are supposed to try to like move their head. Oh, he's actually watching Lincoln right now. Can you move your head? There you go. Oh, what is that? How about this one? Ooh. What are you looking at? Whoa. He has rolled over twice. This will now be his third time. Let me take this off so I can show you guys something. Any moms or I guess pediatricians, licensed dermatologists, whoever, if you could give me some answers or advice. We do have a doctor's appointment coming up, but I used this one baby wash on him. It was like the Cetaphil baby wash. The next day I noticed he had like red patches along with like cradle cap, and cradle cap is obviously very normal. All my kids got cradle cap, but his is very red underneath. And my babies also have extremely sensitive skin, and I didn't realize that Cetaphil baby was fragranced, and this was heavily fragranced, so I used like the tiniest bit on a washcloth. But also his ear is like super dry, and I'm trying to figure out what I should put on it because I have the Tubby Todd ointment. I haven't used that yet just because I don't want anything to irritate it, even though that's like super clean and it'll help. I don't know if this is eczema or what. I just want to be careful of what I put on it. It doesn't seem to bother him. Hi. Hi. But you can see his hair is getting like so light. The only part that's black is like the very top. I definitely don't think you're gonna be a redhead though. I don't see it happening. Also, where the heck did your socks go? Did you take his socks off of him? Oh, they're right here. We found them. You're just the cutest baby ever. Yes, you are. It's just about 3:30, so I have to get the boys off the bus soon, and then Kevin will be home in a little bit, and then I have my therapy appointment at 5. I do telehealth, so I don't have to like go in, which is super nice. But I used to do therapy years ago, and then when COVID hit, I stopped doing it, and honestly, I just felt like I wasn't getting anything from the person that I was doing therapy with, like the therapist, and I just didn't really match well. I feel like all she did was listen. Like that was literally it. I wasn't getting any like any tools on like how to deal with my anxiety or like PTSD or anything like that, and I just noticed like over time it's getting worse. And I like mentioned briefly a couple times like I don't really have a relationship with my mom, and all of that is just very complicated and not anything I will really share. But as much as I can't and won't have a relationship with her, it just as I get older it hurts more not having like a mom, especially having children, and it's very lonely. So I'm just like, I need somebody to talk to that will have an unbiased opinion and isn't a family member and isn't a friend and I can just go to. And I love my therapist. And so I think this will be my 4th or 5th session with her. And so far it's going really well. I had to skip last week though because I was sick, unfortunately. So it's gonna be really nice to just like pick back up. And our sessions are never like really heavy. Everything is still new. We're like she's still like getting to know me and just trying to see like the bigger picture of everything before we start focusing on like smaller things that are like more nitty gritty. But I always really look forward to our sessions. Hey bud, how's it going? Are you having fun with my tripod? I have gotten this kid dressed like 3 times today. He will just never, ever keep the clothes on. I'm gonna duct tape him. Yeah, put him in a full bodysuit. I got this tinted Wonder Screen from Dime. It's basically tinted sunscreen, and this is something that I've been wanting to try for a long time. It's SPF 30. The only thing is I am clearly very fair toned, so I hope it's not like something too dark, and hopefully something that I can just wear by itself. But you can definitely put this under your makeup, and a lot of people rave about this, and I absolutely love Dime. It says it's hydrating, non-whitening, and free of chemical sunscreens, making it your holy grail for sun care. Which I bet, because almost all of their products are like my holy grail. I wanted to put this on today and like do a full face and try it out, but I think I'm just gonna put it on the back of my wrist. Oh wow. Oh. So it looks like this. It's kind of like foundation. At least that's what it looks like. But you guys can see like I am super white, so hopefully this like blends in well. Especially when I'm in the sun, like I obviously get a little bit darker, but that's not bad. You really can't tell. You can tell like a little bit up here. Oh, that's nice. I tried to go in like different areas around my house to show you guys like what it looked like, but I could not get it to focus. But I'm gonna try to like see if you can see a difference after I put it on this scar that I have, just to see that it gives it just like a little bit of coverage, but the sheer like glow of it is really nice. So I will definitely be wearing it this summer. Plus I feel like it'll look really good like on my freckles. You can definitely see like a color difference from where I'm putting it to where my skin is, but there's like no whiteness to this at all. And you can tell like this is definitely like not as pigmented as before. But this is really, really nice. Really excited to use that this summer, especially because I never put like sunscreen on under my makeup. I just can never find one that's good. The only sunscreen that I love for my body is the La Roche-Posay. That one works so, so well. I put it on my face too. I went to Florida 2 years ago and you guys, like I burn so badly. I was on the beach with just a bikini on and just that sunscreen. I never burned, not one time. Come here, buddy. The best sunscreen ever. My cousin, she's very fair toned. I told her about it. She used it too. Now she's obsessed. That's truly like the best body sunscreen that I've been able to find for myself. So I'm excited to see like how this works for my face this summer because I'm a dewy girl. Love dewy makeup. I don't like looking matte in the summer. Like I like that glazed look. So I love that like you really get this effect with the sunscreen and it doesn't have that like nasty white sheer to it. It feels really hydrating too, so I feel like it's not going to make my makeup look all like cakey and splotchy. If you guys have used the Frida Baby Cradle Cap, let me know if you liked it because he's starting to get cradle cap just on the sides of his head. I've never used it before and like dealing with cradle cap is so annoying. But it's like literally just right here in this area. It's not even like on the top of his head. I think it's just your guys' skin. All my babies have had like skin issues where they're just really dry and irritated. Landon had it the worst, but I'm starting to see some on you. I just realized I never got to any of that laundry. I'm gonna try to do it later. It's so hard, like trying to get back into the routine of things after you've been sick. Like all I want to do is lay around and like obviously take care of my kids and like pick up throughout the day, but folding laundry, like, it's not even that hard. It's just annoying to do, and I literally have like 5 baskets of like laundry. Like, I still am not feeling 100%, so I just want to like relax. But I'll probably end up folding it later. I'll put a show on. I finished my appointment and now I'm headed to go get the groceries, and then also Kevin and I really wanted to go to hibachi dinner, but we just can't find a sitter like this short of notice. So we ordered it to go, and I'm gonna go pick that up, and by the time I get back it'll probably be like around bedtime, so we'll be able to enjoy it and finish Lord of the Rings, because we started the whole like trilogy and we're on the last one. But I forgot I have to wash this out of my hair. Ugh. This is why I like don't do stuff like this, because I feel like I just don't ever have time. Like, whatever. Okay. I have to decide if I'm going to wash my hair before or after I eat. I feel like after I eat, I'm going to be so freaking lazy. So maybe I'll just like quick shower before. Yeah, that sounds like the plan.